Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Preaching to the Choir Ministries. I got a couple of announcements I want to make, and then a challenge I like to make as well, which has to do with the name of this hangout. Quick announcement is I will be having Creationist Cat on my channel sometime in the future, and I believe his slave is going to be on here sometime in the future as well. I'm not 100% sure about that on when the slave will be here, but I will be having definitely Creationist Cat on my channel sometime in the future. Second announcement is this Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will have Dragnet again on my channel as well as two other people who are yet to be determined who they're going to be. We're going to be talking about atheism is unstoppable and his racist comments in the video that he made. And I think we're all going to take a different approach on how we're going to go about proving that he's that he made racist comments and that he needs to correct himself on a lot of things and admit that he was wrong. But we'll talk about that more on Friday.
And he's an asshole. He's a prick. I wish he would leave. I mean, he has 4 channels for violation of YouTube standards, for Christ's sakes, and he's about to get another one. He's on his 2nd strike on his 5th channel. So, you know, I hope he goes away. I hope he shuts up. He's a prick. A lot of people out there love him, and I see that. I've seen that in the past, way before all this shit happens. I see it now.
Alright guys, I think it's time we do something about this kooky atheist Rue character. The dude has 5 YouTube channels, and when he gets too many strikes for harassment on one, he creates another to harass with. I mean, this dude has been known to harass some pretty big names. Rebecca Watson, The Amazing Atheist, Jacqueline Glenn, and now he's guilty of harassing one of the most prominent and beloved YouTubers of all time, PewDiePie.
Atheism is totally stoppable if it is being spread by a kangaroo. The first video I saw of yours, Devin, was a racist screed. Jacqueline Glenn made a video about police brutality. She was responding to a meme about how the way black people and white people are treated in similar police brutality, whatever. You know, the lack thereof, whatever.
You know, Rue, Christopher Hitchens, and Dawkins agree with me on this matter. Not you. Not you. If you were standing right next to me and, well, I couldn't say what would happen, but, and if Hitchens was still alive and Dawkins was still alive and they were to hear us out on our opinions about that subject, they would agree with me, dude.
Hey guys, I got a real awesome show lined up for you, but first I want to show you something that is really cool. Now here is a to scale drawing of some of the major atheist YouTube channels. Here's TJ's Amazing Atheist channel. Here is Jacqueline Glenn's channel. Here's the Atheist Experience. And here is you. Atheism is unstoppable. Wait a minute, that's a Creationist Cat, sorry. Here's you. Atheism is unstoppable. Yeah, right there, that one's you. But now, what do all 4 of these YouTubers have in common? Well, I'll tell you. All 4 of these have all advocated that you are a piece of shit. And in fact, 2 of these channels have shown support of my videos I make to you. I'm showing this because some of your fans seem to have the delusion that you have some sort of power to influence public opinion, where in reality, you are the Cosmo Kramer of atheism.
TJ called you a racist, which you are, motherfucker, okay? And he pointed out that there are statistics that mitigate crime statistics, okay? You may not understand what a mitigating factor is, but if you really want to discuss this, if you really want to be intellectually honest and not disingenuous as fuck, we can get together and I can show you the statistics and I can explain it to you, okay? Now, I know you're not interested in that, because anytime anyone tries to talk to you about it at all, you fucking block them, because you're a pussy.
Today is not the usual target. This person, atheism is unstoppable 1 to 99, appears to have a racist streak through him.
You can admit that, you can deny that all you want. You're a fucking idiot, so I really don't care what you do either way. Anyways, you're free to debate me. You're not going to, because you're a fucking coward. But just know this, okay? You've got an annoying fucking voice. You sound like you need to suck 17 fucking million lozenges. Don't fucking make another video until you've had 17 fucking million lozenges. Now that's an insult.
I will say one thing about their videos though, and that is, trying to explain crime and murder stats really isn't necessary when a quick overview of his channel reveals plenty of subtle racism. Let us start with how you refer to Cenk Uygur: fat, brown, buffalo. Call him fat, sure, call him a buffalo, yeah maybe, add brown in there, that seems strange.
You're not an intellectual, okay? You have this banner with Dawkins and fucking Bill Maher and Hitchens and Lawrence Krauss and all these different atheist intellectuals. You are not on their fucking level, okay? You are not on their level, okay? They're up here and you're all the way down here. You're not even on the fucking screen, dumbass, okay? You're not even worthy to be on that fucking banner with them, okay? You're so self-important. Fucking eat shit, okay? You're a stupid piece of shit. Go ahead and fuck off now.
I'm like, here we go. I remember when Cenk used to really go after religion in general and point out the hypocrisy and absurdity of it. But now he seems to spend more time chiding the audience or whoever he's addressing through the camera and ranting about what he sees as the unfair treatment of Muslims, chasing viewers right into the waiting bosom of Atheist Rue. It is funny though, if you go to Atheism is Unstoppable's channel, you'll notice that a lot of people there are disillusioned TYT fans. But I guess I'll take this opportunity to segue into a discussion of Atheism is Unstoppable. So Atheism is Unstoppable, aka Atheist Rue, aka Devin Tracy. I believe Devin's a designer or videographer or video editor or something like that. He's pretty good with Photoshop. I have a degree in graphic design, so we might actually have a lot in common in that regard. Well, I guess first off, I'll say whatever you think of him, his videos are fun. In fact, even though I agree with him on some things, including some of his criticisms of the Young Turks, the primary reason why I go to his channel is because I enjoy the entertainment quality or value. His mascot is a photoshopped kangaroo, hence the moniker Atheist Rue, and often the kangaroo will adorn different costumes and its facial expressions will change in reaction to what's being said. And the other entertaining thing is Devin's personality or demeanor. He does have a good sense of humor and he tends to get worked up a bit. To be honest, I'm not sure how much is him hamming it up for the audience and how much of his outrage is genuine. I do believe he's sincere in his views. I just don't know if he revs things up a bit more for the entertainment value. In a way, I'm almost tempted to call him the soup Nazi of YouTube atheism. Remember the soup Nazi from Seinfeld? If you didn't follow exact protocol and do things his way, you'd get yelled at and kicked out of line. It's kind of like that. Sometimes the kangaroo is dressed like Thor and wields something known as the ban hammer. If you criticize Devin even good-naturedly, bam, you're gone, banned from the channel. Same goes for Twitter. Even my saying this now could be ban-worthy, we'll see. And once again, to be honest, I'm not sure if this over-the-top policy is part of his shtick or if he's really that temperamental, not sure. It's fun when it happens to someone else, but probably sucks if you're a devoted fan and he permanently bans or blocks you for speaking your mind. And he's recently gotten into some feuds with other online atheists, including Jacqueline Glenn and The Amazing Atheist. And funny enough, it's not religion they're clashing over, but race. They accuse the Roo of being racist. He accuses them of being social justice warriors, blah, blah, blah. And this stems from his coverage of some of the recent news stories regarding cases of alleged police brutality or even killings of young black men. Now, I have to admit I'm not very well versed on the statistics of how many white Americans versus how many African Americans commit certain crimes. You guys know me, I don't even like the concept of race. I find it biologically flawed and socially divisive. He made a video recently in response to one published by Jacqueline Glenn, in which she expressed her thoughts on the Dylan Roof case. And I think that's what directly sparked the feud. She's friends with the amazing Atheist, and she went on his live show, The Drunken Peasants, to talk about Devin's criticisms of her. I'm trying to think if I left anything out. Oh yeah, he has something called The Lineup. He photoshops various prominent atheists to make them look like they're standing together in solidarity and displays it at the bottom of his videos. Over time, if any of the people in the lineup piss him off, to put it bluntly, he yanks them out. He removed Neil deGrasse Tyson for not being open enough about his atheism. And if I remember correctly, I think way back he used to have like a cartoon version of the lineup with people like Cult of Dusty, The Amazing Atheist, and maybe even Jacqueline, I can't remember. Probably won't be seeing that again anytime soon.
Alright, Devin, since you started making shirts now, I figured you should get some more merchandise. So I got this ideas for you. I've got myself a little setup here. You see how nice it is, how pristine. See, it's beautiful, is it not? And so versatile. People will be buying these a lot more than they'll be buying t-shirts. So remember, I'll be expecting a royalty check in the mail for this. This was a very good idea from. If you want more ideas on how to make a business selling empire, please contact me at dr.docblock@gmail.com. That's it for all. Goodbye.
Of peace as practiced by anybody. If you think Islam is a religion of peace, you're not practicing it correctly. That's not what the book says. You have cherry-picked the hell out of it. Like
she probably will
Christians
laugh
do,
like me.
which is an absurdity, which is why I'm against all religion. But don't try to tell me a death cult that girl, because I want the pain on my insides to match the pain on my outside. Okay? I'm a cutter now, Jake. Thank you. Guys like Glenn Beck, you get guys like me being forced to amplify and support the ideas of Glenn Beck on this issue.
I've heard the Drunken Peasants literally tell fans to go harass Atheism is Unstoppable. And I've seen Devin Tracy of Atheism is Unstoppable literally leave in the description in a video of mine that he mirrored for his fans to go harass me on my channel.
The actual comment, I started it out by saying, hey, you're a really good editor. I admire what you do, editing style. I find a lot of your videos really cool. And you're a really good YouTuber. And then I brought up my disagreements on the Palestine-Israel situation. And his response was, I'm not a good YouTuber, I'm the best YouTuber.
Right. Tongue, 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 tongue. Tongue, 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 tongue. Oh, Jimmy, stick that tongue right up your asshole, stick it up your asshole, stick it up your asshole, stick it up your ass. Take that tongue and stick it straight up your motherfucking ass, Jimmy Dore.
Ready or not, ready or not, you can't hide, you can't
can't have fun. Take and take. Ready or not, ready or not. You can't hide.